Last episode, we got bogged multiple times on our way out to camp at South Lefroy.
But that didn't stop us from having the best time ever, and we figured the worst of the roads were behind us.
Turns out Ningaloo had other plans for us. It threw a curveball our way with rough corrugated roads and a sketchy Yardie Creek crossing.
Oh, yuck. Go! We left the remote coastline of South Lefroy behind and made our way to Osprey Campground in Cape Range National Park.
Along the way, we tackled some of the worst roads that we hit so far, and the creek crossing definitely got our heart rates up.
That 40 k's from South Lefroy to Yardi took us 2.5 hours.
But once we arrived, there was snorkeling, turtles, reef fish. It was all totally worth it.
While we were there, we also checked out Oyster Stacks and the iconic Turquoise Bay. Even though it was busy and the weather wasn't 100% perfect, it still absolutely delivered.
Ningaloo's definitely keeping us on our toes, but we're not complaining. Let's get into it.
After negotiating the soft sand and the beach at South Lefroy, where we were running the car at 10 psi and the van at 20, we pulled up briefly to put a bit of air back in the tyres before hitting the next stretch. The track ahead was still rough though, so we didn't want to go all the way back to highway pressures just yet.
As you come up out of South Lefroy, there is 2 dump points up the top here, and here's just as good a spot as any realistically to air up these tyres. The good thing that we've got is we don't actually have to use the dump point for number 2s, do we?
No, we don't.
So that's just the little container that comes in the composting toilet for number 1s, and makes it a whole lot simpler, especially when you're off-grid like this. We can go 3 to 4 weeks without having to empty the number 2's composting toilet, which makes life so much better.
Sure does.
But whilst Jess is emptying the wee-wees, I'm going to quickly air up the tyres. I think we're going to go about 30 psi in the van and probably about 20-25 in the car because it is still pretty corrugated out on the main road, but we're through all the soft stuff. So it should be good from here until we get to Yardie Creek, because we're going to go across Yardie Creek today, so that should be good.
Alan?
They're really quite annoying, to be honest.
They really are.
There's no uniformity to them. So you can't, you can't speed up and skip over them or anything like that. You just...
Oh, yuck.
We've only got 40 kilometres to do, and it is going to take us a very long time.
Very long time.
It's just, the road is just chewed out.
It's woeful. We thought the other road was pretty bad, but this is...
Well, I guess most people come into these places from Exmouth and come down, whereas we came up north towards South Lefroy.
Yeah.
It's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
I think all in all, we've done about 3 kilometres so far. From camp, that is.
Yep.
And it's been
woeful.
Yeah, I was going to try and come up with a time, but I don't even know how long it's been. I don't think I want to know how long it's been.
It's been about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been.
See you when we get there. It's taken us 2.5 hours to get from South Lefroy to Yardie Creek. So that's 30 kilometres we've done in 2.5 hours.
Yes.
But yeah, so we're just pulling into Yardie Creek crossing now. So I'm just going to quickly pull up and take a quick little look around because we've heard varying opinions on which way is going to be passable versus which way is not. Plus...
There's like a lineup.
There's a lineup and there's a lot of people already stuck. So...
No, there's a tour bus, that's the problem.
Yeah, but they might be stuck.
True.
Anyways, we'll have a look and see what's going on and figure out how we're going to go across.
Yes.
Should be interesting either way.
Will be.
Yardie Creek crossing, here we go. See what happens. Everybody else that just went through had like a little team of max tracks in front of them and got up that way, whereas they've all done a runner and now I've got no help. So let's see what happens.
Go! Go!
Well, we can tick off the Yardie Creek crossing now.
We can.
That was a little bit of fun coming through there, but we made it through without getting stuck.
Yeah.
No idea what it looked like. Jess had the camera outside, so...
Yeah, look, I missed the good stuff, but...
Either way, it was awesome fun. But when you do pull up at Yardie Creek on the, on the northern side here, you've got a big, huge car park area, toilets, lunch area, all that stuff. But you've also got a heap of bins and dump point and everything as well. So we're going to offload our 8 days worth of rubbish here.
Longer than that. I reckon it's more like 10.
Probably close on 10 days worth of rubbish that we've got in here at the moment. So we'll offload all that, get the tyres aired up, and just continue on to Osprey.
Yep. Where we're camping tonight.
Yeah,
and for the next 3 nights.
3 nights. But either way, Yardie Creek ticked off the list.
Phew.
That actually took us a whole lot longer than we were originally thinking.
Yeah.
Like that 40 Ks from South Lefroy to Yardi took us 2.5 hours. I don't know if we mentioned that before or not, but yeah, it took us 2.5 hours.
It did.
Our original plan for today was to get through to Osprey, park the van up, and go for a bit of a snorkel and look around and all that sort of thing, but that's not going to happen because it's already now almost 2 o'clock. So we kind of figure we need to go to Osprey anyway, which we were going to do. Sorry, Osprey. We were going to go to Exmouth tomorrow.
Yeah.
But then that's going to take up half the day tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to shoot out to Exmouth now, get some food, get some fuel, fill up the water bladder, get some beer, just, the essentials.
Yeah, the essentials, essentially.
And then we'll get back and we'll show you what site we're on and all that sort of thing at Osprey. And then, tomorrow will just be a flat out day of snorkeling and paddleboarding and adventuring and all that sort of thing. So
yeah,
that's my theory of what's going on. How's that sound?
That is all well and good in theory, but things change and we'll see what happens.
They do, because the car says we've got 75 kilometres to go to get to Exmouth, but my fuel display is saying 70 kilometres.
So Alan might be going for a 5K run just yet.
We'll make it. We'll make it.
I hope so.
Live life on the edge, eh?
That's a little too close for my liking.
Right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Good morning.
Morning.
So yesterday.
What did we do? We got to camp.
No, they know that.
Oh yeah,
we went
then
out
we went to
Exmouth and did some shopping and all that sort of stuff. Went to Froth, had a beer there because we're in Exmouth, might as well.
Why not? Yeah.
Got back out to camp, it was dark, we had food, we went to bed, that was it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
the end.
the end.
The sunset was pretty epic though.
Yeah.
Not that we took any footage because we were cooking and eating.
And sleeping.
Yes.
Anyways, today is really, really quite windy. So
yeah, it's very windy.
Hoping that the audio here is actually okay. But we're going to go and see if we can go for a snorkel and see some turtles and stuff.
Yeah.
It's high tide at the moment, there's quite a bit of swell, quite a bit of chop. I'm going to have an adventure going for a snorkel. Don't know how Jess is going to go.
Yeah, look, we'll see.
I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, might be a short-lived adventure, but we'll see what happens.
We'll try.
Well, this morning's snorkel was good. It wasn't great though. We did see a turtle, but the visibility out there was just pretty ordinary, and the chop and the waves and the swell made it very, very difficult snorkeling conditions, didn't they, Jess?
They did. So we decided to go out this afternoon as well.
We did. We came back, we had some lunch, chilled out for a little while after that, and then, yeah, went back out. Saw plenty more turtles, including a really, really quite large green turtle. Probably the biggest turtle either of us have ever seen.
Yes.
Which was really cool, as well as a couple of others.
Yeah.
And a shovel-nosed shark and lots of other fish, and yeah, really cool.
Yeah, it was good.
But we're both
Knackered.
both knackered, both exhausted. It's just been a big couple of weeks, really. South Lefroy and then out here and snorkeling and paddleboarding every day and all that. It's not a complaint. We've loved it.
Yeah.
But we're just knackered.
Taking it out of us, really.
Yeah. The wind has pretty much all died off as well, which is kind of nice though, but I don't even know if we're going to do anything this afternoon or not.
It's almost this evening, really.
It's 3 o'clock or something already.
Yeah.
I do have to put the water in the van from the bladder.
Yep.
It's in the car, but other than that, I think that'll, I don't know. Anything else for the day?
No.
No?
No, I'm done.
You're a lady of many words at the moment.
Yes. No, yes.
All right. I'll do this water transfer and then sit back down again.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If we do anything this afternoon, we'll show you, but either way, we'll show you the sunset tonight, because hopefully that's nice.
Hopefully. All right.
Oh, cute, mate.
Yeah.
All
All right, enough waffle.
Bye.
Bye.
Literally one day before we came out to Ningaloo, we went to the post office and picked up our delivery of our 150 litre water bladder and pressure pump. So I haven't had a chance to correctly wire it up and plumb it up or anything like that, but for now it is working, so I figure I may as well show you what we got. So down there is a FlexiMate 150 litre bladder, which just comes into this pressure pump, which is a 17 litres per minute pressure pump. And we don't have a second battery or anything in the tub, so I've just wired an Anderson plug onto the end of that, and it just goes into the Anderson out down there. And you know what? It works. It's not the best setup, it's pretty rugged, but for now it'll do until we get back and I can get a few more fittings and stuff and mount it all up properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now it works, and it gives us an extra 150 litres of water, which out here is definitely needed, because then Jess can actually have a shower and wash her hair when she wants to. Anyways, I better get over and make sure that we're not leaking water out the back of the van over here. So far so good. Good morning.
Morning.
Big change of plans for us.
Well,
Not really.
we didn't really... we had some plans.
We had a rough idea of what we were going to do today, which was head out to Oyster Stacks and Turquoise Bay and go snorkeling out there, which is the other two famous, supposedly great locations to go snorkeling.
The main snorkeling areas.
Yeah. But it is windy.
Yeah.
Like real windy.
Windier than yesterday.
No, heaps windier than yesterday. The awning is away, our shades are away, everything's all away. Well, it's on the ground. The place is a mess. We've got stuff absolutely everywhere. It's windy. It's not really going to be snorkelable today. But that said, we're still going to head out to Oyster Stacks and Turquoise Bay and just have a look anyway.
Yep.
Top tip with Oyster Stacks, because we have been out here before, like years ago, check your tides. So best snorkeling for Oyster Stacks is when there's a high tide of above 1.2, because otherwise it's just too shallow to snorkel and you're basically scraping yourself out on the reef, which would damage yourself and the reef, and nobody wants that. So.
No.
But yeah, so we're still going to shoot out there. It's not far down the road from Osprey to go and have a look.
Yep. It's about 15 Ks.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're both just
knackered,
We're both just exhausted today.
tired, yeah.
South Lefroy plus out here plus snorkeling and supping and all that stuff has actually really taxed us.
Yeah.
So we're not having to complain because we're loving life, but yeah, it's really quite taxing. You need a day off just to recover and see how we go. But instead of having a day off and recovering, I'm on coffee number 2 already, and it's 10:30.
Normally you'd be on coffee number 3 by now.
I wish I was. But yeah, so we'll head out to Oyster Stacks first or Turquoise first?
Oyster Stacks.
Oyster Stacks first because the tide's right. Yeah. All right, well, 15 k's down the road and we'll see you there.
Woo.
Okay, now look, just spin the camera around. I don't want to be negative because I really don't. I want to be as positive as I can be, but this is just the reality of it. Like, this is how busy the popular places out at Ningaloo get, unfortunately. And that's fine. There's things to see and do, and I get it.
Yeah, look, we're not even at the car park and there's a lineup.
Yeah. This is why I was so happy about the car park that I snagged last time. I don't think I'm going to get one this time, though.
I reckon you might. I reckon they just pulled out.
No, I thought we were just following them in, weren't we?
Oh, maybe.
Well, there's some people that look like they might be about to leave. But yeah, as you can see, super busy. So we're just going to get parked up and head out for a snorkel, hopefully. Just looking around at the moment, there's people everywhere.
There really is.
Whereas at the moment, back at Osprey, there's pretty much nobody in the day use area out there. It's nice and quiet and stuff. But it's also blowing its guts out there at the moment.
Just, yeah.
We'll see what we do. Conditions may have been against us for that little snorkel, but that was still unreal.
Yeah, it was really epic. There was lots of fish, lots of turtles. I think we literally just dropped in.
Yeah.
And there was a turtle.
Yeah, like less than 30 seconds in the water and we came across the first turtle out there. So, and there would have been like 4 or 5 of them all up, I think. Yeah. Heaps of big fish as well, under the oyster stacks, but just swimming around in general. So,
yeah.
Hardest part about oyster stacks is getting in and out the water because it is like a rock edge that you have to kind of drop off and climb back up. Be careful when you're getting back out. It's very slippery. I did stack it and I've bunged up my knee a little bit, but I won't show you that because it's a bit gross at the moment, but it happens. The other thing, I'm not sure if it's 100% like always this way, but the drift for us today, as you approach the beach, walk up to the right, drop in there, and then drift back down to the left. So was that from north to south? Yep. Was the drift today. So.
Yes, it was.
What's the plan now?
We might have some snacks.
Snackies.
And then probably head to Turquoise Bay.
Yep.
Turquoise Beach.
Yep.
We'll have a look, see what it's like.
Yeah. Don't know if we're going to snorkel there or not yet, because again, as we got out, the reason we're talking to you now back in the car is because it is still super, super windy out there.
Turquoise Bay? Or beach?
Bay.
Bay?
Bay.
There we go, Turquoise Bay.
There's 2 snorkel trail location type things at Turquoise. One's called the Drift Loop and the other is called the Bay Loop.
And there's 2 separate car parks for each of them.
Both of which car parks at the moment are absolutely chock-a-block.
How many laps did you have to do before you got a park?
5 or 6 laps before we finally kind of snuck into a park. But it is just chaotically busy and it is still blowing its guts out. So
It's calmed down a little bit.
yeah, a little bit, but yeah. So Jess kind of just stuck her feet in and had a quick little swim out there just to say that she has swum at Turquoise Bay.
Even though we do recall doing it a couple of years back.
3 years back.
Yeah, 3 years back. But we only did the drift, didn't we, last time?
Yeah, yeah.
But
So not a lot of footage from there just because of the simple fact that I don't really like filming other people. I don't know, I just feel weird about it. So like, yeah, basically took a couple of shots of Jess going for a swim and that was it.
that's all right.
I don't like the idea of filming groups of people like that without permission.
Yeah, consent.
So,
That's all right. So we're going to head back to camp and have steak sandwiches for lunch.
mate, I am so hungry. Other than being exhausted from just because I'm exhausted, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And I've been craving a decent burger or a steak sandwich or something for a while. So
I don't know if it'll be decent, but it'll be something.
I'm just hungry. I might need my 3rd coffee by the time we get back as well. Actually,
Yeah.
truth be told, I need my 3rd coffee now, let alone by the time we get back.
True. Steak sandwich and rest for this afternoon, I think.
Coffee.
Oh, and a coffee. Can't forget the coffee.
Unfortunately, our time at Osprey has come to an end.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Yeah, only had 3 nights there, but definitely could have stayed there longer just to explore a bit more around the area and stuff.
And have a few more rest days.
And a few more rest days. We're both still knackered. We had a good sleep last night though.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, so we're just going to we've already packed up and hitched up and on the road and whatnot, but we're just heading out from camp now and we're going to Exmouth for a couple of nights.
We are.
So this episode isn't finished. We've still got more to explore around the area and more to show you and all that sort of thing. But yeah, for now we're heading into Exmouth.
Yes.
Which is cool because there's breweries.
And food
And
in
food.
general.
And food. We get to go to Whalebone and have a good pizza and stuff like that. But yeah, we are staying in a caravan park, which, you know, is what it is. We're just, yeah.
You just got to do it.
Yeah, out here you don't have really much of a choice for that sort of stuff. So,
No. Oh well, we'll show you where we go.
Yep.
After rolling into Exmouth and dropping the van at the park,
We made a beeline straight for Whalebone Brewing because, well, priorities, of course.
you say priorities, I say you'd been thinking about the food and the beer for the last 3 days.
Guilty, but in my defence, they've added burgers to the menu and I'd been craving a good one for way too long.
Meanwhile, I stayed loyal to their pizza. They've been doing them for that long, they're pretty much perfect.
True, but my burger had bacon, cheese, pickles, Ballara Station beef, and I got a side of loaded fries, of course.
Nice.
You also had how many beers?
I would say enough to thoroughly review pretty much the whole range. Safe to say I take my research seriously.
You were thoroughly enjoying yourself, that's for sure.
Can you blame me though? Good food, good drinks, chilled vibes. Exmouth really knows how to roll out the welcome mat.
And you rolled right back out of there at the end of the night.
Yeah, I was slightly slower and a whole lot fuller, but it was a damn good time.
That's a wrap on Exmouth. And let's just say, Alan may have slightly overdone it at Whalebone Brewing the night before.
Yeah, we were leaving town with a bit of a dusty head, and it probably wasn't the smartest move, but I did have an absolutely fantastic night.
If you liked the episode, give it a thumbs up and let us know what you thought in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe so you can see where we're off to next.
And remember, never stop exploring.